back to episode 2 of Leave a Message. Episode 1 is at like 700 and something views, which is my highest viewed video so far. Thank you so much to everyone who watched and commented and let that video inspire them to call me for this video. This project, this episode, this concept like doesn't exist if you guys don't call me. So thank you so much for calling me. I think it's worth saying that I am not a mental health professional. I cannot give you advice about anything at all. This is for entertainment purposes only, and please use discretion when listening to a stranger on the internet. Thank you. I think that we should just get right into it.
I was trying to think of something profound to tell you about or to say or anything, but I genuinely don't think that I have anything right now. The only thing I can think of is that in college, I used to steal the MTA posters out of the trains, and I've carried them with me, like all throughout college and everything like that, because I went to school in the city. And during COVID, the first one I took was that how to wear a mask, cover your nose and mouth. And it's hanging up in my current apartment. Like, I couldn't hang it up in my California apartment, but I'm hanging it up in my PA apartment. And all I'm going to say is I love that I did that, and I wish to be able to do it more. I hope that I can do it again one of these days. But, yeah, it's probably my only real thought right now. Yeah, I'm probably going to be a long-time caller if I have to guess. But thanks for setting this up. This is so fun.
Something about admitting to a crime via anonymous phone call is really funny. Please don't admit more crimes to me. I think that's so funny. And I think, like, I don't know anything about the posters that they have in the trains in New York. That's such a specific thing to know about. But I certainly would use one as, like, decor or, like, hang that up somewhere. So should you happen upon another poster in some way that's legal, let me know.
Hi, I just stumbled across your video in my recommendations, and the idea of someone putting a phone number online publicly and then being like, leave me a voicemail sounded terrifying and cool at the same time. So then I watched a little bit into the video to see if people were like legitimately sending messages, and they are. So I like your hair, and this idea is very cool. I feel like you're like kind of connecting with strangers in a minor way, like a creative way. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Bye-bye.
If it makes you feel better, this isn't my phone number. This is like a Google Voice number. So no one is actually calling me. People are submitting like real responses, which is great. Like every week I get a couple random like dumb things that are not gonna make it here. But for the most part, it's people like saying hi or asking for advice or just whatever they want to say, and it's going really well. So thank you for calling. Thank you for giving it a try.
Hey, Emily. This is so random, but like I need a girl to like talk to, so I chose you. So recently I had to break up with my boyfriend because he was cheating on me. And I've been no contact for months now, but I'm going back to school and I need my calculator back. And it's like a $150 calculator. So I texted him a week ago, no response. So I DM'd him on Instagram, no response. And I'm f***ing pissed. I don't care if he never wants to see me again, that's fine, because I never want to see him again. But to keep my $150 TI-84 Plus pink calculator with my name on it and Care Bear stickers is actually pissing me off. And so, I don't know. What do you think I should do? I almost want to text his mom and be like, hey, tell your asshole of a son to send me back my calculator. I'm actually kind of pissed about it. Like, it's grating on my nerves that I don't have this. And, like, in conjunction with, he started cheating on me, and he was cheating on me when he asked me to fly out to where he goes to school and drive back with him over the holidays. Yeah, that was a $150 plane ticket. So basically I'm out $300 in this relationship, not including the $100 I spent on him for Christmas. So I'm out $400. I'm like seething. All I'm asking for is my f***ing calculator. Like, keep the Lululemon hoodie. I don't care. Oh my god, like, I'm actually getting mad at my car. What should I do? Should I text his mom? I refuse to be out. I refuse to be out this money. What should I do? I need help. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Hey, this voicemail is not about your calculator, and it's not about the other money either. This voicemail is because you are so angry that he cheated on you still, and like not a single person blames you for being angry about that. I'm so sorry that you had to experience that. I'm so sorry you had to go through that at all. Regardless of your age, like, I'm just so sorry that that is something that you had to go through and experience. And it's very normal and fair to be angry at him, or just angry in general, or like go through the process of grieving the relationship, right? It sounds like you guys broke up. I hope that you know that his actions had absolutely nothing to do with you, and there was nothing that you could have done or could have not done to like keep him from doing that. He was going to make his own decisions regardless of you. I think that the calculator of it all like brought back these feelings, or like reminded you of him, and like maybe you've been good for the last month or however long you've been chilling. You're like, yeah, I'm good, I'm over it. And then like you're like, oh god, I need a calculator, I'm going back to school, and like that's where your mind went. I would encourage you to take stock of how your healing process is going since the breakup. I think it's great that you're no contact. Maybe you need to journal or talk to a friend or just cry or whatever it is that you need to do. I think you should take a minute to kind of like maybe write that out, talk that out, whatever you need to do, and just focus more on allowing him and this calculator to go, and you don't have to deal with it anymore, and you don't need to be angry about this because it's over and it's past, and it totally sucks. It totally sucks. You can be angry or you can learn the lesson. Okay, I recommend Facebook Marketplace. You should check that out for a used TI-84. Maybe there'll be something cheaper there. I'm sorry if this isn't the answer you wanted, but I feel like it's the answer that's the most helpful to you in this situation, because I care about you. I don't care about this calculator or him. I love you so much, and please do not text his mom. Please don't do that.
Hey, I came across this on YouTube, and I figured I'd call in and talk a little bit about my future. I'm 18 now. I was going to computer science for college for a couple months, and then I realized that I didn't really want to do that, and I ended up only doing a term, which is kind of unfortunate because for the past 8 years of my life, I figured that I wanted to do computer science, and now I'm kind of at a loss. And I don't really want to do anything in my life. Like, there's no job I could think of that fulfills me anymore. So I have a feeling I'm just going to have to go into the trades and work a really hard job for the next 30 years of my life. But, yeah, I think it comes down to depression and stuff. And since I've, had depression since I was 12, but now I'm not medicated and whatever. And I find it, like, I'm still motivated and I still do all my things I have to do in my daily life, but, I never really thought about my future, and a little bit lost now. Anyways, that's all. I think this is a cool idea, so I wish you well. Bye.
First things first, my little sweetie pie, you are 18 years old. I don't say that to diminish your feelings or say like, oh, you're 18, like, get over it, or it doesn't matter, whatever. I say that because you're going to feel this way many more times in your life, and not just related to work, but related to whatever it is, friends, love, family. This is not the first time you're gonna feel like this. The thing about your story is that you are kind of explaining this story of loss, having this change of interest from computer science, that you've had this like roadmap for your life for the last 10 years, like since you were a kid, and you had this life that was laid out in front of you, and you were like, yeah, this is it, this is awesome. And then one day you woke up and you were like, no, it's not. And that's okay. That's okay. I can't think of one thing that me as a kid got right. Maybe you needed to go through life not worrying too much about this thing. And like, now is the time for you to dig a little deeper and kind of figure out what is real for you. It's not computer science, and that's great and that's fine. But this version of yourself existed and now it doesn't anymore. And that can be really disorienting. You're like, wait, I had a plan. What do you mean I don't have a plan anymore? I would take some time and allow yourself to be sad or to be mad or to be whatever you need to feel about it before like, oh, I need to figure out what's next. Like, you have time. You have so much time to figure out what's next. Also, I think you should consider this. Your job doesn't need to be the thing that fulfills your life. Your job can be this silly little thing that you go and do 3 or 4, maybe 5 days a week, and you really love your coworkers and you have a lot of fun, and it allows you to live this life that you get to eat the food that you love and you get to read books and listen to music and have these hobbies, and it funds your fun time. There is so much more to life than just your job, and capitalist America would never tell you that. Thank you so much for calling and sharing. I want you to know that I am very proud of you for not forging ahead in this path that you like are not feeling good about. I am a big proponent of changing your mind, and you're gonna keep changing your mind forever and ever, and that is okay, and I support you.
Hi, I'm kind of high right now, and it's raining, and I'm sitting on my porch, and I hope you're having a great day. I don't watch your YouTube channel, but I just clicked on it because it popped up on my For You page, and I'm going to watch it now, and I'm going to watch your channel. Thank you for putting your awesome energy into the world. I hope you're having a great day.
Thanks! You should totally watch. And anyone else watching who isn't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I hope you had a wonderful day when you sent this, and I hope you're having another wonderful day right now.
Hi. I think this is a really cool idea for a video. I'm literally in the middle of a video right now. But I'm calling to talk about the weather. As generic as it is, it has just been so cold lately where I am. It's currently raining, but this has been the first time I've been able to see the grass in several weeks. And it's just so weird. My dog's going crazy because she can't play outside and she can't walk. It was so icy. Icicles that are so large. But I'm scared of the spring because I don't like bugs. And I hate everything about being outside. The constant cycle. I don't know. But I'll get over it. I'm excited. My dog's excited. And I hope that we all get some nice weather in the next couple of weeks. Have a good night.
It's messages like this that remind me I need to pray for anyone who doesn't live in California or like maybe Arizona, maybe Nevada. I'm so sorry, you guys. You haven't seen grass in weeks. It rained here the last couple days, but it was sunny and 60 whatever today, and there is no snow anywhere. I feel like living in LA, I haven't seen a bug in a long time, but I hear you on being afraid of bugs. For sure. The thing about spring and fall is that they're kind of like transitionary seasons. It's normal to be scared. It's normal to be like, oh, I'm not sure what's next. Or maybe living in a place that has like real winter, you're like, I don't want to come out of my cocoon. And that's exactly what spring is. The butterfly comes out of the cocoon and is reborn. So enjoy wearing your warm little socks by the fireplace while it lasts, because we are getting into it in the spring, okay? We're getting into it. Whatever that means for you. We're going full throttle into the spring.
I did not know this number was actually gonna work. But hi, my name is Erica, and I just wanted to say hi. And I just hope that you're having a good day, a good week. Yeah, I've never watched your channel before. I'm calling you from the thumbnail, but I will definitely start watching your stuff because you seem very, very sweet. Okay, bye, love you.
Lots of people say I didn't know if that this was gonna work, and I just want to know, like, would I lie to you? No, I would literally never lie to you. So yes, it does work. And thank you for watching my channel. Did you guys know that subscribing to someone on YouTube doesn't cost any money? Whoa, I know, that's like a new thing. Like, you don't have to pay money to use YouTube. Like, take a second, hit the subscribe button, please.
Hey, Emily. Believe it or not, my name is also Emily. Gosh, my finger has just been hovering over the call button for so long. Something big is happening in my life tomorrow, which is that I start exposure therapy for OCD, which I have. I don't know how much you know about that, but basically I have to expose myself to my greatest fears and not do any compulsions to ease the anxiety of those fears. So I'm very nervous about that. If it weren't for the guise of anonymity, I probably wouldn't have said any of that. So thank you. I hope you're having a great day or night whenever you receive this. Bye.
Hey, Emily, it's us. First of all, huge congratulations to you for jumping through the hoops of getting a diagnosis. Like, that's so hard nowadays. And I'm so glad that you got that far and you're choosing to do exposure therapy. Like, I think that is not the usual route. I think like talk therapy usually is what we're doing. I don't know, maybe OCD has a different route, but that's what I'm familiar with. This is a very difficult decision to make. I can only imagine what this is like for you. If I tell you one thing, I would tell you that you do not need to get upset with yourself if you go to therapy day one and you like aren't perfect at it. This is a lifelong thing that you will have really good days doing and have bad days doing, and at the end of the day, like, you're going to get better, even if it's just 1% better every single time you go. And I think consistency is how you can mark you being successful at this. So thank you for calling in and congratulations.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you just randomly popped up into my like For You page or like my feed on YouTube, and you just seemed really like sweet and like positive. So I was like, oh, why not just like send you a voicemail, you know? I wish you nothing but happiness and love, and you seem very sweet, and keep that up. Because you, I think, from your looks, it seems like you give a really good positive vibe. So God bless you, and I wish nothing but the best for you. Alrighty, bye-bye.
That is the question that everyone should be asking themselves. Why don't I just send a voicemail? Why don't you just send a voicemail? I'm waiting for you to send a voicemail. Also, are you from the Midwest? Because I heard that accent. This is like one of my favorite accents for no reason, but I heard that happiness. You are from the Midwest for sure. Thank you. Love you.
Hey, girly. So I didn't really call in with a specific idea, but I guess it kind of just fell into my head. There's a guy. It's been a long-term situation. About 3 years ago, we hooked up a number of times while I was doing study abroad. I met him while abroad. And so he's come over to, my city a handful of times, but during those times, nothing romantic happened. Weird, right? But so he's supposed to come in the spring, so in a month or two. And we were planning on getting margaritas because he's never had a margarita before. And honestly, what would be your game plan for this situation? Because I don't know what exactly to do, and this guy was really cute, so I don't want to, screw it up, but, it is what it is. All right, bye.
Hear me out, bestie. My plan would be to go and get the margarita. You said that you guys met 3 years ago, and the last time or couple times you saw each other, it wasn't so romantic. You can just show up to margaritas with the intention of meeting him, almost for the first time. I'm sure so much life has happened since you saw him last, putting pressure on a relationship to be the same thing that it's always been when the two people in that relationship have done so much changing. That just literally can't happen, right? You two are new people. So I think the best thing that you can do is just show up and kind of intend to start over and meet him again for the first time as who he is right now and not as who you knew him to be. Have fun. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much. The cool thing about this video today is that I posted the last episode, the first episode, And then that like started picking up on YouTube. Like it kind of jumped in views and I jumped in subscribers, and then like 5 or 6 people called me in one day. Isn't that so cool? I think for reference going forward, I'm gonna do my best to kind of have a cutoff for the calls. So if you call between Thursday morning and Wednesday night, the next Wednesday night, those calls will end up being a video. And then if you call Thursday morning, you'll be in the next week's video. Does that make sense? I do go in order of how I received the voicemails, and I do use pretty much every single one. There were a couple like prank call ones, like obviously there's nothing to say to those, so we're just gonna get rid of them. And somebody was leaving a voicemail and it cut them off after 3 minutes. So make sure your voicemail is less than 3 minutes or you're going to get cut off. Thank you so much for being here with me. I literally cannot wait to do next week's video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Maybe leave a comment, maybe subscribe. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm remembering right now that someone said that they liked my hair and I didn't address that, and I think it needs to be addressed. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, see you next week.